Hi, and welcome to Paws Animal Shelter in Bryson City, North Carolina, in the Great Smoky Mountains. This is one of our residents, Bear. He's in the front yard now, having some front yard time. Bear and I are going to show you around a little bit of some of our areas, our issue areas. This is our breeding garden, and we can no longer use it because wood is used, and so it's kind of wasted, isn't it, Bear? So we have all this space here that we would love to use, but we can't because of the wooden fence, and also because the areas have stuff like this in it. But we would love to be able to use this area as a play area, or even for dogs to do agility. Just really needs renovating, as you can see. And I think this would be great if we could get it up to inspection. Good job, Bear. The Bear knows we can't stay in here because it is no longer usable. Okay. Bear is going to show you the catio. Bear gets really excited about the catio. The cats love their little catio, but it definitely needs renovating. He loves to terrorize the cats when he's out here, or when you're out here. Some of them worse than others. As you can see, our shelter's old. We have what used to be called quarantine pens that we no longer can use because of the wood. And we also have these wooden fences that have to be replaced. And we have places in our fence, as you can see. It's kind of sad that we're having to put together like this to keep the animals secure. It's our front yard. The animals love coming into the front yard because it's the largest area that we have. We would love to be able to do something with this area some more so that people could walk through, but the animals could enjoy it too. We've just set up this temporary. We're in high volume area, and right now this time of year, so every now and then we have to stick one in here while we bring another one through, but only for like maybe 5 minutes, if that long, just to get someone to come through. Or we would love to have something. This is about the only fun activity they have is like a cheap old plastic swimming pool. They love water. Most of them love water that come in. This is Big Daddy. He was one of 16 dogs that people want to call feral, but he's around certain people like myself, he is just like any other dog. He is such a sweet boy. And Big Daddy's going to help me show you his area, right? Unfortunately, Big Daddy, to get out of the hot sun, just has this tarp over his area. As you can see, this is what we call the lower 40. We would love to bring the animals down here to play, but it doesn't pass inspection. One, because of the wood, and two, apparently it has to have gravel or a certain type of grass, which we don't have, unfortunately. And so this is the little area with the steps to go down. This is an area that I think is a lot of space that could be used to work with the animals. Right now, Big Daddy's allowed to be in it, and there's Darby. These two are allowed because they are, I never call anything unadoptable. I call them, well, I guess I call them temporary sanctuary dogs or rehabbing dogs, because we know that the right person's going to come along and adopt them. And there's some really cool trees in here. But just see all this space that we can't use except for our sanctuary dogs. And we would love to give Big Daddy there and Darby and other animals a nice fun place to come and play. And it would be nice to have a way to get them down from the shelter. This is Miss Darby. She was a great dog. When Darby showed up, we thought Darby had an owner because she still had space stitches. And then we found out, sadly, that Darby was heartworm positive. And I'm sure that her owner found that out when they got her spayed and they dumped her. So, Darby is still being rehabbed. She's scared to leave the shelter. She loves the shelter, which says a lot about us. We're actually pretty good to our babies here. But she was heartworm positive. We went through treatments, and she is all better. Been better for quite some time. We've just been having to work longer with her on account of her fear of leaving the shelter. Our shelter manager, Jessie, has been working a lot with her on the leash, and she's we started out in the front yard with a leash on her, walking her there, and then we took baby steps, and then recently she took a big hike with us with a group that comes up called Harris Heroes that come up and help us walk a big group of dogs all at once for a big nice hike. So this is the area, and I'm referring to it as the lower 40. As you can see, it needs lots of work, and these babies need some shade. This is just not adequate. This is our kennel area. Of course, all empty right now because everyone's out, except for Big Doc, and he is taking a cool off, not because he's sick, but because it's so hot outside. He wanted to come in for just a little bit. He is a sweet, sweet boy, aren't you? Doc, you want to say hello to everybody? Or would you wait till you're out in the walk? You want to say hello? Say hi. This is Doc, and he is wonderful. He is a good boy. He's a good boy. Do I want a treat? He's a good baby. I'm going to go get you a treat. Yeah, I know. He's sweet. He's also one of the feral dogs that came in. And he got a little overweight because that's the only thing he would let people do is give him treats. It's outside, as you can hear our children going. Miss Lily's tore her blankets up, but that's okay. This is Andy. Hi, Andy. Andy's a sweet boy. He showed up on July 4th. He was tied to a squirrel. And we got him, and also this is his neck. He had been carried by chains to his neck with a chain around his neck. Apparently, people have seen it for quite some time. And I've been carrying that chain around. So, and then somebody ended up chaining up to the bumper. sometimes gets us in trouble. With her barking. But she's a sweet girl. Sometimes she gets us in trouble because the neighbor complains about her barking. Another area that we really like to fix. We have to do this because they are so smart. They can open these. No, just show them around, Lily. I know you do. We'll show them your part in a minute. Hi, this is Lily. Isn't she gorgeous? Yes, she's a sweet girl. Look at these guys. They know when you can tell when it's going to be about 4 o'clock. They get a nice little treat and they start coming up to the door like, hello, where's my treat? Can you give it to me, please? You really want it now? See, our cats know about what time it is that they get their special treat. Let's go in the cat room. So you can see our cat room here. Considering what we have is pretty good. They mostly used stuff that's been donated. This is Shorty, isn't he beautiful? And that's Julius. And they're showing you how to use the cat. Heidi hiding over here away from the rest of her litter. She's shyer than the rest of them. She's so cute with that face. And she says, please come renovate this shelter so help more puppies like us get adopted, because we have lots of animals that come into this shelter because Swain County does not have animal control or a county facility. They don't even have another private shelter. This is the only animal shelter in Swain County for the Swain County animals. So, see, look at this. This all needs fixed. This has to go. Our inspector didn't tell us this has to go. So we would like to get something that looks better than this. I mean, look at this. This is how we have to keep it on the back. And look at these. That is Sparky. He's a very shy boy. He came from the puppy mill in Habersham, and he's still here getting some rehabilitation. This is a new guy. This is Bo.